Hello and welcome to The Witcher 2. Why am I playing this game and not The Witcher 3 or any other game? I have no idea. I didn't know what to stream tonight, so I was just looking on Steam at some old games I haven't played in years, and I saw this game and was like, you know what? Let's stream it, boys. The quality might be shit because my PC can play this game easily, but when I played it earlier, my PC sounded like a jet engine. That's the issue with my PC. It can play games, but if you play games with decent graphics, then the PC is just so loud. Like, it was so loud that you could hear it in the recordings, so I've had to turn down the settings, so it looks like complete shit, but that's the only way you can play it without it being too loud, so yes. Gotta do what you gotta do. And I have played this game before, but it was years and years ago, and I've forgotten everything about it, pretty much. So this is kind of blind, but kind of not. Hopefully the audio is all good. Yeah. Let's begin, boys, do it. Do you want to begin the tutorial? Sure. It says I need to put in a CD key or something, but it hasn't come up like asking me for it yet, so I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, like, look at this. This is an old game, but it's not supposed to look this bad. I've got it in like the lowest possible settings, and I've turned the resolution down to 720p. So yeah. Tutorials. Opening a tutorial panel will pause the game so that you can read its contents at your leisure. Thank you. Hints can also be found outside the tutorial panels. When you initiate a new quest, the text beneath the minimap on the right of the screen will tell you what to do. Tab. Pay close attention to the tutorial panels appearing on the screen. You can close and restore them at any time. And blah blah blah, no one cares. Yeah, it's basic stuff.
Damn leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
That beautiful voice. Use mouse to scan the area and find the corpse lying on the ground, and use WDSA to approach it. Corpse on the ground. Picking up loot. Let me just look at my phone because I need to make sure this is all working and shit, which I think it is. Okay, good. Picking up loot. Stand near a container and click on it to bring up a list of its contents, then select the items you wish to take. You can also pick up all the items at once using space. Cool. Here's the corpse. Follow the path towards the town with the arena. Okay. Tournament announcement, Squire's boots, and 50 coins. Take all that shit. Up and down, opening, okay. I'm also in complete darkness, so it's hard to see what buttons I'm pushing. Press I to open that, yep. So we've got Squire's boots. Are they better than the boots we've got? Yes, because this has resistance to incineration plus 1%, so... Wait, did I put them on? Yeah, I did, okay. How old is this game? Didn't this game come out in like... I know it was... like... 2011? No, I doubt it, I don't know. Tournament announcement. How do I read it? Tournament of the Grand Arena, the Warriors of the World, Knights, can't speak today, Knights, Gladiators, Soldiers and Armed Ladies. The Grand Arena, famous throughout the North as the site of the ultimate combat trials, opens its gates before you. Demonstrate your courage and sword skills, claim the glory and the coin due to true heroes. Those acknowledged as worthy of the tournament will receive an invitation enabling them to enter the Grand Arena and win eternal fame. Let's go, boys. How do I... okay. Okay. Where's Jumbo at? I told him that it started. The silly little scoundrel. Okay. Hopefully the audio's all good and shit. Journal update. The journal has been updated. Open it to view a full description of the quest. With J. Okay. Step by step, you have asked me to tell you of Geralt's feats in the arena, yet I recall another adventure, a brief one, that took place just before the Witcher reached a town where he would gain everlasting glory. It all began with a leaky boat, soaked boots, and a bad mood. What a dreary place it was, a gloomy forest, a deserted muddy path, and the terrifying cries of necrophages feasting on a corpse. The penniless local peasants had shut the doors of their huts, and only a single voice could be heard. It was the voice of a man in the throes of death. Okay. I need to warm up my voice. Move towards your quest objective. A short hint can be found under the minimap on the screen. A spooky monster. Move towards your quest objective. Follow the path through the forest. Okay. I can do that. That's easy enough, boys. Hey, look at these shitty graphics though, oh my god. They look so bad. Mouse to talk to a character, point the camera at him or her and press the applicable button. Gucci. Hello, good sir. Bolton of Ironford.
Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Will you let me look at your wounds?
Odd. You don't resemble a traveling preacher. Oh, damn the dogs, it hurts to talk. I wager my armor's the only thing keeping me in one piece.
I'll find some help.
Futile, I'm afraid. Around here, folk don't open their doors to strangers. You would do well to find my squire. I'd like to thrash his hide for fleeing from those corpse-eaters. Consider it my final wish.
I found his body by the river. Listen, let me brew you a health potion. You're no witcher, so it could kill you. But if I'm not mistaken, you already think you're dead. There's a slim chance that your body will quell the toxins and regenerate.
I'll expire in this hole before I let someone turn me into a mutant.
That's not how it works. Stay calm and lie still. I need to find some herbs.
You have begun a new quest phase. Your objective is marked on the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen. The yellow marker indicates your current objective for the quest being tracked. J. Open a journal to view a list of active quests. Select the quest you wish to track. Okay. I've only got one quest. Okay. Go to the place indicated on the minimap to find the plant. You need to prepare the potion. Get farming, boys. Need some plants. Need to make some random guy that we've never seen before a potion. Because we totally care about him. Witcher's Medallion. Use a medallion to detect nearby containers, herbs, monsters, places of power, and threats. Z to use the medallion. Simply press the corresponding key. Okay. White myrtle petals. Is there any specific plants I need to find, or maybe it'll say in the journal? I don't think so. Let's just pick up all this shit. I guess this is this game's version of Witcher senses from the third game. I think it was called Witcher senses. Where you can see people's footprints and stuff. It's been a few years since I played The Witcher 3. Alchemy. To prepare potion bomb and blade oil, you must have both the formula detailing its composition as well as the ingredients containing the substances listed in the formula. Mixtures can only be prepared while meditating. Formulae and ingredients can be purchased from shopkeepers or found in various locations. Ingredients can also be harvested from plants and carved from monster corpses. Control, bring up the quick menu and click on what we want to make, I guess, and we have to click to start meditating. Meditation. Alchemy. this. Enter. Boom. Right, mate. Got potion fire. It's your lucky day.
Knock back this potion. Try not to vomit. Drink it. You're still alive, so that bodes well. But you've got a ways to go before you're at full health. Now you have to sit and wait. You're no mutant, so it'll be a couple of days before you recover and we can get you out of here.
Thank you, Witcher. Oh, hallowed grieve!
Didn't have the chance earlier. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Bolton of Ironfoot.
What happened here?
I wanted to try my luck in the arena, but some corpse eaters surprised me. My horse reared and I came crashing down in full armor. They pounced upon me with their claws. Though broken, I managed to drive them off and crawl here. Pitiful story, but there it is.
That could mean some paid work for me.
Doubtful. If the corpses weren't eaten, they would rot, emit a stench and breed pestilence. Ah, damn the dogs! Those who fall in the arena, their bodies are cast into the ravine. The dead offer little in terms of diversion, I'm afraid. Except perhaps to monsters.
Gotta go, mate. In a bit.
Get well, Bolton of Ironfoot. And farewell.
You must take my invitation. If but half of what I've heard about witches is true, you ought to manage well in the arena.
Thanks,
We
Bolton.
got the other
I
guy's
thank you.
invitation though, didn't we?
And now, Geralt
Oh,
of
no, that was
Rivia,
just
if
the,
you've no
the
objection,
announcement.
I would finally like to get some sleep.
I don't know if you should sleep outside here, mate. Some fucking dog come and eat your head. Yeah. So I'm not sure if I missed a cutscene or somewhere, but I'm not sure why we're even here. I don't know what's going on. We was on a boat, and we're here, and now we're walking along this path, and there's a tournament. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. You now have an invitation to the arena located in the town. Go there to take part in the tournament. I guess this is just like a glorified tutorial, and that it's not going to matter in the grand scheme of things, I guess, hopefully.
Who stalks the night? Be gone, cursed soul, or I'll stick the hounds on ya!
Got corpse eaters on this side, so I'll take your hounds any day.
A jester, eh? You're all jesters. You all think you're droll till you enter the arena. No room for joking around in there.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm soaked and I'm freezing. Let me in.
Ah, a vampire. I'll not let a bloodsucker in. Oh, no. I've got eels in garlic here. What do you say to that?
I'll gladly submit to the eels and garlic trial, and the running water trial, and the beer trial.
Who knows what you are? Evil crawls the night, corrupting the righteous. I'll wait for morn, for the cock to crow. If the rising sun don't scare you off, I'll let you in.
You want me to wait here? You there!
For us, so we can meditate.
All right. Let's find a place to rest.
Jumbo says he was playing TF2. What are you doing playing TF2, mate? I'm streaming. I told you I was going to stream. I'm disappointed. Meditation. Meditate to a predetermined hour instead of waiting. In the meditation panel, select the option to meditate until dawn. Gucci. Are we just going to do it here? Also, Jumbo, tell me if my audio is all good and shit. Wait, how do I select what time to do it to meditate? Noon. It said noon, didn't it? Was it dawn? I forgot. I think it was noon. I'm clicking. It must have been dawn then, because it wouldn't let me choose noon. Dawn makes sense because it's the first thing in the morning, so. Okay, this is clunky as fuck, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me in, you bold bastard.
Still there, foul soul?
Yeah, I'm still here. And the cock has crowed. As far as being foul, well, I may smell a bit.
Has it got an invitation?
It has.
Then it may enter.
It.
Good luck to it in the arena.
I ain't gonna fly. Okay, we're just in here then, let's go. Combat training. Welcome to Witcher training. This section of the tutorial is designed to acquaint you with combat basics. You will need to complete several tasks, after which your newly learned abilities will be tested. 1. Draw your steel sword. 2. Draw your silver sword. Use the same key to sheath your sword. Okay, I know steel sword is used for humans and silver sword is used for monsters. Mouse to look around, yeah, that's obvious. Alt, focus on a chosen foe and mark him, so Alt is lock on basically. Your audio is a tad quiet and Girl is a little loud, but in terms of mic quality, all is good. I need to change that then. Let me... Is it that the mic is quiet, or is it just like... Or is the mic fine, but it's just like overtaken by the gameplay? Because the mic volume is on full, but I can turn the game down. Maybe if I do that. Oh wait, no, I can turn the mic up actually. Need to add more gain. Put on 15. Boom, is that any better? Hopefully that's better. Okay, let me know if that sounds any good. If it's still too quiet, I can just turn it up again. Aim at the skinny opponent. Wait, where's Alt? I've lost it, there we go. I'm pressing Alt, but nothing's happening. Alt. Yeah. Well, so is it better then? Souvenir means it's all Gucci. I'm hitting Alt, but aim at the... Oh, he just wants me to look at it. I don't know what's happening. Ouch, he just hit me with a big sword. Mate, I've played Dark Souls, who do you think you are? That's what I thought. Look at these numbers. Slow opponents mount strong attacks, while swift opponents mount weaker but more frequent attacks. Fighting either enemy requires dodging and parrying. Keep in mind that parrying only reduces the damage. Get what takes rather than eliminating it entirely. You cannot parry magic attacks, dodge them or cast signs to protect yourself from them. Okay. Hello. What? Vigor is represented by the yellow bar in the upper left corner of the screen. Vigor drops every time you parry an opponent, strike or cast a sign. Low vigor will prevent you from casting signs, though it will not limit your ability to parry. Okay. I hate saying the word parry because I can't say the letter R, so I just sound like a weirdo whenever I say it. Boom! Sakura, shadows die twice. Eat your heart out, boy. Press space, boom. Dark Souls, eat your heart out. Oh. Riposte. Counter your opponent's attack with a riposte. To riposte, hold down the parry key and attack when the riposte marker appears on your foe. Wait, that kind of just went straight in one ear, not the other, so... attack when the... Okay. I don't understand what doing Alt does. It's not locking on because I'm holding Alt, but I can still like move and look around. So wait for your foe to attack. Press that when it appears. I don't get it. When that symbol like isn't going on his body. I don't get it. Wait. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'm parrying it because I'm pressing E just before he hits, but then that sword symbol isn't going on his body, so I don't know what I'm doing, boys. Can I get that tutorial back up again? No? We're just gonna... What the... Mate. I don't know what I'm doing. Didn't it say hold? Oh wait, is that it? You have to hold it. No? I don't understand. Am I being stupid, or is this just a shit tutorial? I'm pressing E just before he hits me. So then wait for your foe to attack. So boom, wait for him to attack. But there's no sword symbol on him, so... am I being DSP, or is this the game's fault? I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe can I just jump off this cliff? I think that would just be better for everyone involved, to be honest. Also, alt to like... I don't know what alt does. Ouch. I don't understand. What the fuck? Get it. Counter your opponent's attack with riposte. To riposte, hold down the parry key, that's E in it. And attack when the riposte marker appears on your foe. Outside the holds this. I don't get it. Have I... The parry key was E, wasn't it? I'm not forgetting something, am I? I'm pretty sure it was E. Then attack when the riposte marker appears on your foe. What do you mean? I don't understand. Oh, it mate, please fucking fall off. We can just quit this tutorial if we wanted to start the main game, I'm pretty sure. But then we wouldn't know what I'm doing, so why would I know what I'm doing? Oh wait, there it was. Okay, what the fuck? Oh my god. Add sign. Each time you cast a sign you lose 1 point in Vigor. Vigor is represented by the yellow bar in the upper left corner of the screen. Low Vigor will prevent you from casting signs. The add sign can knock down or stun your foe, allowing you to finish him off with a single blow. Use the add sign to weaken opponents equipped with shields. 5 is the add sign. So in my defense, when it says parry, I thought it meant like boom, like deflect his attack, not just hold E like that. That's blocking, not parrying to me. So I think that was the game just being a shit tutorial, to be honest. I ain't DSP, guys. Oh yes, the ad sign, boys. critical effects. In addition to dealing regular damage, Geralt and his foes can inflict critical effects in combat. These additional effects induced by attacks remain active for a certain time. The stun and knockdown effects allow Geralt to finish off opponents instantly. Some foes are immune to selected effects. Look at the top of the screen to see the effects dealt to Geralt. Boom. How come that's weird, I'm like held the blade of the sword and smacked him with the handle. Select a sign by pressing the corresponding key. Okay. Gucci. Hello, the mage has dealt the incineration effects. The Witcher will take additional damage as long as the effect remains active. Both positive and negative effects remain active for a specific time. Effect duration is displayed at the top of the screen. So what this game wants to do. Quen. The defensive Quen sign absorbs damage dealt by your foes. To reflect part of the absorbed damage dealt. Yeah, I don't care. Hey, this is so shit. There's so many different keys I have to push. Am I pressing A? Yeah. I'm pressing it, but well, there's fucking like gargoyle over there. What the hell? Axii sign. The Axii sign allows you to assume temporary control of your foes. Axii and a 9. So I'm in complete darkness, so I can't even see what keys I'm pushing. 9. What is happening?
Damn it!
Yeah, damn it indeed. Oh, I'm supposed to do it with the gargoyle. But my hand is making the weirdest shape because I have to press like WASD to move and 9 at the same time. Like, how shit is that? I did it, didn't I? I'm hitting 9. I have to hold it.
The ring of gold in your pouches!
Hey. In every game I've seen, riposte is done after parrying a move, not before they did it, which makes it more confusing. Yeah, I know. Like, I'm glad it wasn't just me being stupid. Oh, now he's attacking me, okay. 6. 6 Gurdon. Well, I'm sure this is a good game, but this tutorial is just awful so far. I mean, I never finished this game, but I did play like 10 hours or something a few years ago. So, quick slot items. Yeah, because in like Dark Souls, when you parry an attack, you then stab him, and that's called a riposte. But in this, it's the opposite. It's weird. To place an item in a quick slot, open the inventory and try. I don't need to read this out loud. To do that, yeah. Wood chest. Talga Winter, salmon, well balanced dagger. Take all. Place the bombs, traps, and daggers retrieved from the chest in your quick slots. Where's my quick slots? This pocket's quick slots. I'm gonna forget what all these numbers do. 4 to boom. 4 to select the bombs from the quick slots and use them to defeat your foe. Press R to cast the bomb. Press and hold R. Boom. Select the traps from the quick slots and use them to defeat your foe. Press R. Okay, so 4 to switch. I'm assuming Talga Winter is the trap, so R. I pressed R. There we go. Boom. Ouch. Boom. Daggers. Oh shit, slow motion. Yeah, the controls of this game are awful. I have to hold Alt and R and WASD at the same time, just to aim this dagger. Like, that is so many different buttons I have to hit. And then like 4 to like switch back to my bombs. What is happening? Slow motion. I can't. Do I have a cursor? Yeah, I do. Bastard. Die, Felix. Go back to Sweden, man. Character development. Over the first 6 levels, you'll see your gong 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 bong bong. Mutagens. Yep. Damn. I should have looked at the tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing now. And spend, like I have to spend my points. I hate it when games have like big convoluted tutorials like this. Absolutely hate it. I'd prefer the game to just let me figure it all out on my own, to be honest. Vigor regeneration. So health regen basically. When out of combat, plus 25%. How many points do I have? Level 8. Wait, have I used all my skill points? I think so. No? From the training path. What? Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Mutate, enter. I don't know what's happening, boys. It said spend my points, but I'm clicking on these skills and nothing's happening, so... what do I do? Eh? Mutate, enter. Mutate abilities, space. Sure. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you for your services, game. I will make good use of that mutagen. Enter. Okay, what? Your final. I don't think I'm ready for the final trial, to be honest. Make sure to prepare as you're about to face 3 waves of opponents. Before it begins, explore the chest in the arena and use the items you find there. Remember to drink some potions and coat your blades with oils. Also fill your quick slots with the items you deem most useful. Cool. Cool. Dang. Yep. Your next fight requires some preparations. Begin by drinking several potions. You should find a few in a chest in the arena. Each potion you consume increases your toxicity. Oh, I'm going to become an Overwatch player. Your maximum toxicity level indicated on the right side of the screen limits the number of potions you can drink. Control to do that, okay. Why does it keep like moving there? Oh, because that's where the... What the fuck? It keeps taking control away from me, it's annoying. I guess we equip some daggers, a bomb, another bomb, a trap, another trap, a sword upgrade. Can I just put that on there? No, that's insectoid. I'm not going to use a steel sword against. I didn't mean to do that. We're not going to use a steel sword against insectoids, are we? We're supposed to use Hanged Man's venom on the steel sword and the one we just used on the silver sword, but I fucked it up, so I should just be executed, to be honest. That one goes on the steel sword. We've got some potions. Can we put those on quick slots? Yeah, oh no, we can't, okay. It said like control to use potions. Do we need to meditate to use potions? Alchemy, drink potions. I don't know why we need to like meditate to down a fucking drink, but oh well. This significantly increases vigor. Cool. Vigor Mortison. I think that was just, yeah, health potion. Yeah, I know Swallow from The Witcher 3. How do I... Yeah, you wiped that sweat off your forehead, mate. Like, what a workout. What a workout that was. Just drinking a potion, squatting down. Okay, let's kill some bad guys. Okay. I need to, one, to draw the sword in it. I can't see where one is. There we go. There's one. Hello, mate. Hello. Boom. 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 There's Felix again. Dickhead. Oh shit, he's fast. Oh. Boom. Come on, Elmer Riposte. I hate this guy. Die, you bastard. Damn shit. Fuck. Well. Oh, we complete the tutorial, boys. Recommended difficulty saying easy. Mate, who do you think you are, mate? Playing on normal. I ain't no casual. Fam. Okay, this is where the game begins. Indeed, naught is more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of a Witcher, as they are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft, unscrupulous scoundrels without conscience and virtue. They are veritable creatures from hell, capable only of taking lives. Monstrum, a portrayal of witches, and ominous. Okay, let's just put all that shit that just happened aside and start again. This is where the game begins, boys. 6 years have passed since the memorable day when the Northern Kingdoms, their forces united, defeated the hosts of Nilfgaard in open battle at Brenna. Even this music reminds me of The Witcher 3, so let's go, boys. Famine and disease reign in Old North. Elves and dwarves inhabit ghettos. In ever-increasing numbers, they flee to the forest to join Scoia'tael units. In Temeria, an unidentified assassin attempts to murder King Foltest. The killer dies at the hands of Geralt Rivia, a professional monster slayer. Passes. On the banks of the Pontar River, Foltest's army is victorious once more, ending civil strife in the country. Yet the price of this triumph is something. Temeria, the year 1271. Okay, let's go.
Geralt! Geralt!
Dungeons of La Valette Castle, 3 days after the battle. Prologue.
Come on, Sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit! Ha! 20 orange to Grandad. Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it, he's in chains, can't do a thing.
Even in chains.
Am I right, Master Geralt?
Boy.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
Oh, hey, it's this guy. This guy's in the third game. Like Vernon Roach or something like that.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Hey, I got the name. Was I'm Albert Einstein. I'd shake your hand if I could. Very funny. Yeah, like, he's baiting us, like, waiting for him as well.
Fuck you.
Oof.
Nasty. When after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then. Opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Vess!
She's also
Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No. For Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
That morning, the king...
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Flashback. Day of the assault. In that text at the start, it said like someone tried to assassinate the king, but we stopped him or something like that. I think that's what's happening now. Or maybe we're getting blamed for killing the king. Also, booty, Jumbo, close your eyes. Don't look. Demonetized. Oh no. What are you doing, mate? No. Stop. Think of the children. Also, it's Triss, I think her name is. Oh, thank
Witcher!
you, mate.
Are you up?
He heard me, he came to save me.
His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
fam. Fuck out of here.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
There are no wise wars.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realise they were setting up the third game like this early on. So that part at the beginning where it was like running through the woods with like the cut on that back, I'm assuming that was a dream then, and that didn't actually happen. That dream.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. A wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
A scout reported seeing a dragon.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon? In the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
Learn anything about the assassin? Silent assassin?
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they ride.
Time's
All
good.
right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stupid war.
I'll join you later.
By the king's will, go see King Foltest. Okay, okay. Look at this. I was gonna say look at this ugly ass game, but it looks decent actually. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, I do have on the lowest settings. Go see King Foltest. Can we open the map? Hey, press M. Cool. Also, this game isn't open world, by the way. It's linear. I'm pretty sure. So we're here, and King Foltest is over here. So that's to our left. Okay. I guess it's on the new map as well. Which is medallion. Use medallion to detect nearby threats, monsters, containers, and close to power. Press Z to switch medallion. Can we like talk to this people? Hello.
Good to see you.
Morning, Witcher. Those blades of yours should be useful today.
Learn anything anything about the assassin?
Foltest's would-be assassin. You said you'd ask around.
I put the word out. I did.
And?
It's a riddle wrapped inside a secret.
I thought you knew people who could help.
I can give you any cutthroat in Temeria. Problem is, your assassin came from elsewhere.
You sure?
Sure as you stand before me.
I did what you asked.
You killed the cockatrice. Wonderful. Tough job.
Routine Witcher's work.
I'll have your coin as soon as we finish off the Lavalettes. I'll be generous, I promise.
I'd like it beforehand. Promises made before battle are often hard to keep.
I don't care about battle. So, I'm assuming a month before this, the king almost got assassinated by someone. And we just found out that assassin was a witcher.
If you seek the king, he waits near the machine.
We're like a battlefield or something, and we're the king's bodyguard or something like that. And he summoned us, so...
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency, we're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Hogwash! You're the... Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
I like his arm.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency. Leave the royal court as soon as possible.
My time.
Too often you take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Carefully aim the ballista at your targets and press miles to release the ball. You just got promoted, mate. No, that wasn't you. Who was the guy who just got promoted? This guy.
To be remembered by His Majesty.
Right, fucking patches, what are you doing down there?
Don't all disperse in search of booty and wenches. Eliminate the stragglers first. Forgive my candor, Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children. This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
We could tell him he was a Witcher, but someone before mentioned that could be bad for us, so... But... I'm an honest guy, so I ain't gonna lie.
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a Witcher.
A Witcher? What have I ever done for the ploughing Witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher! Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
Red plume. Let's zoom in. Oh fuck, I clicked.
2.5 degrees.
I think I'd clicked on the wrong spot, but oh well. I didn't realise that if I clicked it would shoot. Yeah, we missed.
Did we hit the bastard?
He died.
Damn it! We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher!
Okay, guy with a red plume, gonna kill him. Follow Fortest. Look at all these copy and pasted from character models. Where are they? Can't tell.
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
You mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, that they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Coin and country, there your wife. And a long road at your toe. Bread and vodka's up. Look alive, men! Hail to the king!
Yeah, I'm your king, bitches.
Where the hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like!
You're gonna die.
Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
It's Fantasy D-Day. Nope. Oh.
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
So we can do this in like a different order, I guess, but we might as well go in. I'm assuming this is chronological order, so might as well go with the assault next.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan La Valette.
So some people are like rebelling against the king for some reason. Don't know why. Are we gonna kill them? Yeah, fancy D-Day, let's go. Let's go, boys.
They're traitors! Take no prisoners! For Temeria, men! To die for Temeria and
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan La Valette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory!
Let's go. I remember this bit. It's like a boss fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Right, my
fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
How about I'd sneak in?
Would do the trick.
Or shoot over Ballista, yeah. That's a much better idea. Okay, how do we get down there? There's an Assassin's Creed Easter egg here, yeah, it's there, I can see it. There's a body in that hay bale on it. It looks like an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
Hey? Stay away from me. Stay away from me. Hey?
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 Jump down. Ah, go. Okay, let's go. Yeah, mate. I wish your locking on was better. Your locking on feels weird.
Kill the Witcher!
It's better to be a Witcher than a bitch,
Stand your ground! Stand your ground!
And the combat in this game isn't anything to write home about, I guess, but I wouldn't say it's a focus on getting past the science.
Blasphemous! Down with tyranny!
How do I switch sides? Quen, isn't Quen defensive while I'm dead? Well, yeah, I need to get good. Can you play Rusty Nail? Oh, went to Hull University today for like an applicant's day thing, and did a game design thing. I had to. Well, how do I do want to load? there we go. To like design a game about rusty nails. And don't ask why. I don't know why I would to make a game about rusty nails. But I made a game where he plays like a big rusty nail who has like big googly eyes, and he has a hammer. And you have to hammer all the small shiny nails because he's jealous that they're shiny and he's not. So he wants to kill them all. And once you hammer all the little nails, you can get into the mailbox and win the level. So yeah, I was gonna do it, say like a big nail hammering humans, but I didn't. Well, so it's really quite far back, can't
Press those vermin! Lord,
skip.
Lord,
Come on. Already seen all this.
oh, right. If that ballista would do the trick.
Or consider prologue of Dulce 2. The section of the game will introduce you to the story and game world and help you familiar with it. Okay. Well. Sword. Okay, let's not die this time. What sign should we use? I think Gwen is... Gwen? Yeah, Gwen is the defensive one.
Blow the lilies! Yeah!
Shit. I don't think you get any iframes when you dodge.
Blow the lilies!
No, you do not.
Stand your ground!
Let's use I'm not going. What the fuck? That collects me like backflip behind them. It's because I'm like locked onto something. Yeah, is there any way that I can heal? I don't think so.
Blow the lilies!
What the fuck? Like I have points. So does this guy up there? What is happening? What are those guys doing over there? Let's use R on the shield guy. Fuck these birds.
Kill the Witcher!
Are you kidding me? Fucking hell, combat in this game sucks. Come on. Like, I don't think the dodge gives you any iframes, and the locking on is like the single worst locking on mechanic I've ever played in the game. You can't turn when you do that, so you need to like lock onto people before doing it. It feels super weird and shit. I guess I've just been
Yes.
Can't skip this bit.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! If this...
That ballista will do the trick.
Notification just came up. That's completely covering that tutorial, so thanks Windows 10. I don't know why you have this shitty fucking notification to come up in the corner all the time. It's awful design. If I take like 2 more hits, I'm dead.
Lava lilies!
Against what? I'll lock onto the other guy. How do I lock onto the other?
Lava lilies!
Boom. There we go. Well done, mate. Boom. Can I get that shitty notification off my screen, please? Let me just tab off again quickly. Okay, get out. Why do those notifications come up when you're playing a game? That is so stupid. That's done with. Can't wait to fighting more enemies in this game, it's gonna be so fun. Any chests or anything? Can I meditate, please? Thank you. Need to use a swallow potion. I don't know what the effect this potion has, like that 10 minutes on the top.
Guess they'll never learn.
Yeah, I guess I'll never learn new abilities. That's it. Got an ability from that. Got this bit. We've just got laid out some Assassin's Creed Easter egg. Obviously. Spam that shit, boy. Hello. Oh no.
Kill the Witcher!
Yeah, you kill me, mate. Die. Oh god. It's gonna be a checkpoint. I don't want to go all the way to the start of the mission if I fail this.
Kill the Witcher! Kill the Witcher!
It seems the dodge is completely useless in this game.
The tower men! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
Joined full test of the walls. Have we leveled up yet? No. What's this? Oh. Iron Rift. I'll take it, I guess.
Kill the Witcher!
I wanted to see what the item was.
Stand your ground!
Well, let me... Coins... Iron... Coins... Iron... Leather enhancement. You found an armor enhancement. Use this item to enhance component parts of your armor like jackets, boots, gauntlets, and trousers to enhance an element access. Okay. I guess I can just add it onto that. It'll give me +2 armor. I think. There we go. I think I have to climb that. Okay. 8 to 10, mine's 8 to 11, so it's not as good. Get up the ladder, you slimy bastard. Yeah, so far. I will launch you off this wall, man.
Desist! Or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Who's this sword boy?
Lava left. This will be no easy task. Surrender, Aryan! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, king!
Shouldn't have said that.
Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Use my... oh, we leveled up. Can use my snake tongue to talking down. So we get... well, these paths are locked, so we have to get trained in, so we can get health regen. I'm not sure if we can get any of these, or if we have to get the first ones. Vitality plus 10, health regen, or unlocks the ability to throw daggers. Well, that's fucking useless. So, ooh, that could be nice. But yeah, we have to get one of these three, I think. So either health regen or 10 health regen sounds more useful. So I'll take that. Thank you. Now we need to sneak in some. I'm just gonna walk through here. I mean, if I can just walk through here like this, then I don't know why anyone else can't.
Death to the sister fucker!
That's your sister fuckers, you just said. My mouse spammed things away.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Yeah, surrender and save your man.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men! The king sends a Witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a Witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
Well, you're not gonna have a head much longer, so... Yeah, let's have it be a 1v1 now.
This is between us.
I want to kill this guy because he's a soy boy, like, look at him.
Stand back, men!
What a whingy little scoundrel.
My nanny told me stories about him when I couldn't sleep.
This guy needs killing now.
I especially like the one of Renfri and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending for you.
You should have said it's a nightmare,
He's
not
mine.
a dream or something. Come on, Witcher, I expect better than that. Get bitch slaps, mate. This guy's a fucking pansy, look at him. I have played Sekiro Shadows Die twice, like, you can't hurt me. You see that? Yeah. Boom. Boom. Come on, man. This guy's easy. This guy's just like, well, what now? You wanna go, mate? That's what I thought. Why would you bow down to a guy that says nanny mid-combat, like?
The successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn, Arian?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
I'm just taking a drink, mate. What ultimately happened to the dragon?
I remember what happened to the dragon.
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Dang. Gonna kill the tiger. Oh wow, that's the exact same sound effect.
Aryan Lavalette has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Aryan lives.
Open now. Kneel before your king, and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
You look like Sid the Sloth.
Want to head back to the tent?
For my sake.
The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
Special Forces, please.
What of the Baron?
You really had to kill him.
He said nanny, he had to die. So did that guy. That guy looks like Henry from
No other way sometimes.
No sound? Oh.
Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine, and beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are?
In the monastery, but we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly!
Protect the king!
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! I'd give my legs for a heavy crossbow right now!
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the fruit turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
So professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you
I'm gonna be a song assassin. Is it dragon or is it a fire?
This one doesn't seem to know that.
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
I think that's natural dragon. It's my foreloads. This picture reminds me of a level from a
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy crossbow right now!
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the fruit turns my army to cinder!
Witcher!
Dragon! Take cover!
You
To the
don't.
hoardings!
You run.
So professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't like
The gate! They're at the gate! Back down!
Do you want me to go over and tell him?
My dear, you're the monster experts.
Back up! I'll open the gate!
Well.
Quickly!
Can I just have like a super speed sign?
Get my legs for a heavy crossbow right now.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the brute turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight?
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to town. We might stand a chance there.
Is it true you witches don't fight? This one doesn't
The gate! They're at the gate!
You want me to go over and tell him?
My dear.
Back up! I'll open the gate! Quickly!
Yeah, quickly just saying to walk on Snail's face. Oh, no thank you.
I can teleport myself, but not you! Run!
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
It's sent into Temple, now it's the fucking chat too.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
We split up at the monastery.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Davy is so afternoon. Squad rolling up.
And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task, finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Soldiers loyal to the Loveleds would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
I'll end the stream once we do like this whole tutorial, not tutorial, but like this whole prologue section.
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town, I could use a hint.
I'm counting on him, but time is of the essence. Please explore the area. We seek a tunnel or something similar. Beware of traps, they may have planted some. You're best suited to this. My men lack your skills.
Enemy.
Alright, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those axes? Move your arses!
Greetings. Well done. This is going to take a while.
At your service.
How are we doing, mate?
I positively detest all temples and priests.
Find a way inside the temple grounds. Oh, we're supposed to get wait, we're supposed to get inside there, but it's locked. We need to find like a secret tunnel to get inside there, here somewhere, I guess. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, mate, you seen a secret tunnel around there?
Shut it. We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
Yeah, kill him. Take him out. That's cute. Use the add time to clear a path, something wooden or something. Oh.
The gods punish those who shed fraternal blood.
There we go. Where this hidden passage? Take those shrooms. Wait, it's on the map, I think. There's a mark on my map there. Oh, it's in the well. Playing this game just makes me want to play The Witcher 3 again. Because I've wanted to play that game again so many times, but my disc doesn't work. I don't know why. Whenever I've tried installing it, which I've attempted to do multiple times over the years, it starts installing, but just as it gets to the end, it always like fucks up and it never works for some reason. And then like one time it did work, and then it kept saying that the disc isn't readable, so that's fucking annoying. I don't know why it does that, because I keep my games in like good condition. I don't just like throw them about all over the place. I make sure they're all clean and stuff, so don't know why it does that. But hey, it's one of those guys. Necrophages, I think they are, aren't they? Easy smell. Oh, drown, yeah, drown.
Shit, you stink.
Stinky boy, get back. this one and The Witcher 3. If these games had like, maybe like Dark Souls style combat, or at least combat that wasn't just spamming attack, then it would be amazing. The Witcher 3 would be like the best thing made if the combat was better, in my opinion. But the combat is like the big stain on that game. Unless there's a mute joke. Can I add to that? Can I? Oh, I don't think so. What was that? Use. I saw smoke over there. There we go.
Scoia'tael.
Damn elves. I hate elves. In like any fantasy world, any like fantasy like franchise ever made, I always hate elves. They annoy me. Like, just the long ears. I don't know, they just piss me off. I hate elves, even in like Lord of the Rings and everything, I hate them.
Down with tyranny!
Don't pull back!
Can I meditate? Meditate. Okay, hold on. Drink potion. Swallow. Drink that shit. Good job. Was I using the silver sword against those guys? Timber. To the temple, descend into the well and make your way to the temple courtyard. Alright, boys.
For the Baroness!
What does Axie do? Oh, Axie is like mind control. Foltest has sent me here to contest your rebellious actions. Well,
Blasphemous!
What these guys drop? Another level enhancement. thought I already did my armour. How come it's gone down again? Oh, I think I died when it happened and it's cancelled. Oh well. Yeah, well, it's an army adjourn. This game offends me. This is where Jumbo died and was buried. Like, you see that skull on that gravestone, that's Jumbo. Made to look identical to him. Like, his face was like scanned into this game just so they could make that texture. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. The map says here. There we go. Alright, lads. Red velvet cake. What are key required? Okay. I guess it'll be out here somewhere. Oh shit, it's fucking 2 o'clock, what the fuck? Oh, the clock's gone forward, hasn't it? Completely forgot about that. I looked and it was 2 o'clock, I was like, what the fuck, I've been streaming for like 3 hours already, what the hell? But nah, the clocks have gone forward, haven't they? Soldiers' orders. All forces are to fall back immediately to defend the route. I hate that the time's gone forward. That means there's like a fucking hour just taking out my night now. Like, that's 1 less hour to play Sekiro now. Like, fuck you, whoever decided to do that. All forces are to fall back immediately to defend the routes leading to the temple. These positions must be held at all costs. Death to the tyrant. This reminds me of a place from Dark Souls 3, the place where you have like those maggot monsters and there's like skinny white dudes that they do some, I forgot what they do. They spew maggots and then they explode or something. The Cathedral of the Deep, just outside there. I don't know what I'm doing, boys. I'm just walking. I'm just taking in the scenes, you know. There were some squire tail bastards down there who could maybe get a key off them, I don't know. Where's this key at? Oh shit. Well, I'm missing a pathway or something down here. That just loops back there. Can't wait, there's something to pick up. Where does one go? Nothing over here. Need a key. Oh, we can just open this. What the fuck? I swear I clicked on this door and nothing happened.
Crush those vermin!
Look at this guy.
Get to the tyrant! Get to For Temeria, man! To die for Temeria is to die a good death! Blasphemous! Onward! Attack! We can resolve! For Temeria, man! To die for Temeria is to die a good Blasphemous!
I'm assuming that's a door through there. Soldier's orders. Door unlocked. Whoa. Oh my god, chest. One leather gauntlets. Armor +1. Armor +1. Reduction of damage from magic +10%. Reduction of damage from magic +1%. Shy. Resistance to bleeding 5%. This one has 0%. But it has all the other buffs, so it is shit. So get out of my face. Get out of my car. I'm have to spam. Yep, spam. Blade cookie clicker. To the temple. I'll finish this whole like prologue part and then I'll end it there because I remember what happens at the end of this bit and it's actually pretty interesting, so I want to do it.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
All started with Tails.
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tails.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tails, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tails, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tails, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Boy.
Holy man unharmed and the noble gets slapped. A win-win situation if ever I've seen one.
Had to smack him one. You know
Damn,
how it is.
I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Say damn nonsense. Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Yes.
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine?
Children!
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
What's that one? It flashes on the screen. Okay.
I'm sure she did.
QuickTime events.
The dragon's back! I can't. You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Who goes there?
Who's this weirdo?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Ah, thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered. Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy. Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
You're a Witcher. His name's Aleppo, innit? He's in the third game as well. He's your friend in the third game. Oh no. It wasn't me, I swear. It was a bald guy who jumped out the window. Yeah. Rip King Foltest.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
It wasn't me. But Foltest
told me a lot about you.
If not for him, I'd be a drunk or a vagrant. Foltest did more for me than my father ever did. But then my father did exactly nothing, for I never even met him. In any case, I'll not rest until the murderer is punished.
Tell me how you serve, Vernon.
I carry out orders others are incapable of executing.
What's happening in the kingdom?
What's the situation in Temeria?
The Council of Regents has convened to restore order. That means three things. Utter chaos will prevail, Vizima will run dry of wine and strong drink, and the local whores will make a killing.
Is Triss participating in the meetings?
Indeed. Only to find out that she's no longer needed.
How do you know?
It's my business to know.
They want to run a kingdom without a sorceress?
They already have a kingdom without a king. They'll use every opportunity to get rid of her.
Who will rule?
The chief contenders are Count Maravel and Baron Kimbold, who already tussle for control of La Valette Castle.
What about Foltest's bastards?
The king's blood runs in their veins, so yes, they are entitled to the throne. Not some drooling nobles.
Triss will vouch for me.
What if someone vouched for me?
You have a witness.
I was thinking of Triss.
Was she not your lover? Who knows? But it's common knowledge she is.
What happened to her?
Oh, she's fine. She's been invited to the next meeting of the Council of Regents.
It wasn't me.
For fuck's sake, you command the Blue Stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
Hunt him down, yeah.
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands. Thank you.
Don't think she said a single word in this game yet. What a character.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces?
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234.
1, 2, 3, 4.
In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of internment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Vess! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key.
Bye-bye. Still hasn't said a single word.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
I could do some food. IRL, to be honest. All I've had to eat today is a chicken, which I didn't even eat all of it. Half of a brownie, and 1 bite out of an egg mayonnaise sandwich. That's all I've eaten today. Thanks for the key. I'll make sure to open a loot box of it.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow.
Dungeons after level X. What is level
I'll
X?
not touch the scum. I get scurvy.
Can we end it? Do we need to save it, or does it... I just poked myself in the eye, fuck. Ah, fuck. That hurts. I can't open my eyes, shit. Oof. I was like scratching my forehead, but then I went down a bit too far. Then I went like past my eyebrow and just gouged myself in the eye. Fuck. Oof. That was painful. Can I save, or would it save automatically?
Right.
Wait, load game. I don't see no save here, so maybe if I do this, it'll auto save.
Hey, my manacles fell off. Can you help me get them back on?
The freak's freed himself.
Oh.
How the devil did he do that? We've got to get in there. You go left, I'll go right.
Go on, dickhead. I mean, I'm only using one eye at a minute. I'll still be able to beat you.
You're on top!
Shit. Well. Dickhead. Give me what that is. There's the key. Is it saved? Oh, save. Okay, we can save. Save that. Game saved. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it off here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue this. I guess at St. Johnbert, because I don't mind playing more. Not gonna lie, I thought most of that prologue section was kind of shit, and I hate the combat. But that moment when the king got assassinated was actually really good and made up for it, so that got me hooked, and I don't mind playing more. But if I don't play more, then it's not the end of the world. So I guess, and Johnbert's like the only person watching, so it's up to him if I continue this. I mean, you don't have to say it right now, or you can tell me over the week, but geez, I don't even know if he's still watching, because it's like fucking 2:30 in the morning. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see now whenever. I guess I'll give it a few more seconds to see if Johnbert's commenting anything. I don't know if he is. I don't even know if he's watching, I can't tell. It says we've got 2 viewers, but I'm not sure if I am. Look at that. Nice. In a bit. Wait, does the I am mean you're watching or you're typing a comment? I guess it's not typing a comment, otherwise you wouldn't be able to say I am if you was typing a big long comment, so fucking hell. How do I forgot my hotkeys, so I need to go to my desktop and end off there in a bit. Botches, I'll see y'all later. Lumber in a bit.